Thank you, Leanne. Now to our big story tonight. Protests in Yellow Springs on Ohio's open carry law. Protesters on both sides of the open carry law in Ohio stood in the middle of the street fair. Our Elise Coulter spoke to them and asked why they felt it was necessary to get their message out. Elise?
Amber, well, people on both sides of the issue have been very passionate. And while it's a right to openly carry a firearm in Ohio, some say you just shouldn't do it. An officer tries to defuse a situation at the Yellow Springs Street Fair as both sides of the aisle get passionate.
I often open carry. In fact, most days I do open carry a firearm. I don't carry a rifle with me, but I do carry a pistol.
I don't like his methods. I think guns are bad. If everybody carried a gun, it's just like Ghandi said, you know, an eye for an eye. Well, if it's eye for an eye, everybody's going to be blind.
Virgil Vaduva is part of the group called Ohio Open Carry. He knows he has the right to carry his pistol on his hip and his rifle over his shoulder.
There's a police officer standing right here. He has not yet shot me or arrested me.
As long as open carry is the law in the state of Ohio, then he's doing what he's legally allowed to do. He's not threatening anybody out here.
Scott Olsterholm has lived in Yellow Springs for the majority of his life and sees both sides.
There are certain people out there who do not need to have guns, and if everyone thinks about it, we all have one in our own family, or we know somebody that would just be like, you don't want them to have a gun.
But for Vaduva and Stardancar, their lines are clear.
Be a little bit more graceful about it. If you're going to carry a gun, you don't have to flash it around like a big man. You know, we don't care, but be more discreet.
Open carry is actually a very critical issue to our lives.
The Ohio Open Carry Group protested outside the Walmart in Beaver Creek last weekend. They believe the shooting inside the Walmart was related to the Ohio Open Carry law. Amber, back to you.